Global warming my ass. First day of spring? I don't think so. I don't know about you, but as a kid, I remember in the middle of March, the latter part of March, I was out there in my father's driveway. I had the pitch back up. I was getting my arm ready for baseball. We had already long forgotten about football. We had been playing street hockey for months. We were ready for the beginning to start playing ball. We had their bats out. We were listening on the radio to spring training games. We were ready for the baseball season. And it was warm. Unless my memory is starting to fail me, and I don't think it has. What is this bit with these nor'easters? I don't think I even knew what the word nor'easter was when I was a kid. But, this weather sucks. And if you happen to be on the East Coast, you know exactly what I mean. Anyway, I'm ready for it to be over. I'm done with this March. I'm done with this winter. I want to see sunshine. I want to see some warm temperatures. I'm tired of it. So there, if you're tired of it, I've now gotten it off my chest. I've gotten it off your chest as well. So yesterday, free winner on San Antonio. I've got another free NBA winner coming up hopefully it'll be a winner coming your way in just a moment. Today, the big featured play would be Eric Schrader as he goes for winning day number 45 out of 70 and 30 out of 44 over the past 69 days. He's won $10 bettors, a little over $20,000. Top-rated 109 basketball winner number 13 out of 18 goes today. It's in the NIT Penn State and Marquette. You get it for over half price off by using coupon code ERIC. And Trace Adams, red hot roll with his double your wager plays tonight. Number 15 out of 19 and number 9 in a row. It's on the other NIT quarterfinal game between Mississippi State and Louisville. You get it for over half price off by using coupon code TRACE. His first name, I think you can spell that. And let's move forward and talk about tonight's NBA card. I'll tell you, the interesting game, the game that I can't wait to watch tonight as a fan, is the game between Houston and Portland. Now, a damn tough game. And listen, I broke it down. But it's a damn tough game to figure out who's going to win because it's one of those games that is fairly priced with Houston a 5-point favorite in the game. But listen, you tell me. Which side are you going to bet on the game? Because I can't figure out which one to go. Now, I'm going to give you a free play on the Minnesota game against the LA Clippers, but let's break down the Houston-Portland game as well. You got a Rockets team that has the best road record in the NBA at 29-8. A Rockets team that has dominated the series, winning twice this season, 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. A Rockets team that has, won 5 in a row since having its 17-game winning streak snap with that loss at Toronto on March 9th that has won 22 out of 23 overall, 28 out of 30 overall. But then on the other hand, you have a Portland team that is back home after winning 122-109 at the Clippers on Sunday at the Staples Center. That's won 13 straight overall, has won 8 straight and 18 out of 19 at the Moda Center, which, I'm sorry, does it sound right calling it the Moda Center? Shouldn't it still be called the Rose Garden? That's what it should be called. I don't want to call it the Moda Center. You don't want to call it the Moda Center. I don't think the people in Portland want to call it the Moda Center. It should forever be known as the Rose Garden. End of story. Anyway, you have the Rockets coming off a 129-120 win at Minnesota on Sunday. And trust me, guys, that game was not a 9-point game because the Rockets were up by 25 points in the second half in that game before Minnesota made an aborted comeback effort in that one. Again, the game is so fairly priced at 5. The odds makers know what they're doing in this game. They're trying to lure you on one side or another. They'll be very happy in this particular case to walk away with the 10% VIG if they get even action on this game. I don't know which way to tell you to go. The Trailblazers are just playing some phenomenal ball with Lillard playing out of his mind and C.J. McCollum playing so well as too. But then you got James Harden and, C.J. Paul on the other side and that bench just producing like crazy for the Rockets. I don't know which way to go in that game. As a fan, I can't wait to watch it. As a gambler, I couldn't put any money on it. So instead, let's talk about a game that I think is bettable and a game that I do think is winnable. And that's a Minnesota Timberwolves team that has totally fallen apart since Jimmy Butler went out. It's trying to stay alive, keep its postseason hopes alive here as the season winds down. Minnesota is a 4-point favorite at home tonight against the Clippers. Now, the Wolves are 3-0 in the season series. They're 7-1 straight up at home against Pacific Division visitors this season. The big thing here for the Clippers, who have lost 3 in a row, Tobias Harris, who has averaged a little over 20 points a game since being acquired by LA from Milwaukee, is questionable because of the flu. Minnesota, as I said, is coming off that 9-point loss to Houston at home on Sunday. That was their 5th loss in 7 games. Meanwhile, the Clippers, as I pointed out, coming off a 122 to 109 loss at home to Portland on Sunday. They had lost their 2 previous games as well, by 8 at Oklahoma City and by 5 at Houston. This is the main reason, though, I really like Minnesota. This is a grueling stretch of games for the Clippers. 4th game in 6 days and 3rd game on the road in that 6-day stretch against a Minnesota team that's 26-9 at home this season. So Minnesota is your complimentary play. That'll do it. Best of luck to you guys, and talk to you again tomorrow when we do it again.